All right, says I'm live. There we got the button. All right, hello Michael and hello George. Grace is in the other room. She's watching Little House on the Prairie. All right, I want to. Oh, wait a minute. Got to get my intro in. This is Randy Curvin in Kirksville, Missouri, a blue dot in a red state. And this is Randy's Rant, the True Patriots group, for Saturday, the 4th of September, 2021. All right. First, I want to start out thanking Carol Gillens for her donation through my PayPal account. We'll be attaching that to uh, on my timeline only, and that'll eventually make it through the feed. Carol, donation is very much appreciated. I try to keep that money to the side in case we do have any kind of needs that we need to meet. Let me make sure of my volume here and see where we're at. Okay. I assume that everybody is hearing me good. Uh, it looks so on the graphic equalizer down at the bottom. So let's get started. U.S. COVID deaths roughly double what they were just a year ago. Uh, this is batshit crazy. It was preventable, ladies and gentlemen. For freedom, the unvaccinated have chosen to sicken and kill their own. Frankly, I don't understand why they wish to do this. Uh, and I guess, this is my opinion, they only believe it's real when it happens to them or family members. 61.7% of eligible population is now fully vaccinated. There's the good news. Then we have the unvaccinated. Summer is ending, and the pandemic isn't over, and it's not going to be over. Right now, we are seeing evidence that those who voted for Donnie are the unvaccinated, and they won't even listen to him anymore when it comes to vaccination. There are 75 to 80 million people we must get vaccinated uh, to reach herd immunity. Over 960,000 newly vaccinated in about a week, in the last week. I'm hoping this continues. I say to those unvaccinated, freedom is knowing you won't die if you contract COVID. And I've talked before, freedom comes with obligations and responsibilities. You Republicans need to understand that. You're not free to go naked into a grocery store. How do you figure it's all right for you to sicken others? That's what I'm talking about. Freedom has cost. Cases in children is 10 times higher than June of 2020, 2021. Dr. Fauci says we don't have the data to say that it is killing children more yet, but it's spreading faster with children, particularly going back to school. I'm expecting it anytime. I'll get to that later in this round. Why would the unvaccinated want more of their children to possibly end up in the hospital? I'm not talking about dying. I'm talking about their own children. They care so much about them, they don't care if they end up in the hospital, because not wearing a mask is more important, and not getting the parents getting vaccinated is more important for their freedom. Give me a fucking break. Texas Republicans won't even defend this abortion law. How about that? I think they tried to talk to 25 in the Texas House, and nobody wanted to talk about it. Yes, even those even that odorous law, they won't respond to questions about it. Is it because of coming elections will cause the backlash? I'm hoping so. Protests with women's constitutional rights will start on October 2nd across this nation. I sincerely hope it gets more coverage than voting rights marches on August 28th. Mainstream media barely covered it at all. And this next part is from just a little clip of Tom Hartman audio. Electric corporations are working hard to make it harder for you to get solar energy. They're getting increased support from Republican politicians. And next, we are going to see, and I think Florida led this, Texas, Missouri, West Virginia, and Wyoming are blocking data releases to the CDC on COVID, which gives me a chance to use dry hands from washing them all the time. Use Kirksville, Adair County, Missouri as an example. I got this from KIRXL the other day, our local radio station. Adair County is only vaccinated 9,000 people. Here in Kirksville, with 2 colleges in session, the population is almost 18,000 people living in Kirksville, Missouri. That is pitiful, and it's the same figure that I heard last month. 9,000 have been vaccinated by Adair County Health Department. Tom Hartman pointed out why this is happening. They think this will help Democrats lose in 2022. Texas's Abbott pushing restrictive voting laws, as well as this odorous abortion ban, and they think that's going to work for them. I think they're in for a surprise. Republican governors, with their war against masks in schools, are out to destroy America. Now with the Texas abortion ban, another strike against American women, ladies and gentlemen. And I wanted to speak a little more on that, as far as this is something that people have to hit the street. They have to get out there and let them know this kind of shit is not going to be acceptable. And voting rights, we've seen that. That's why I'm getting stuff from Tom Hartman and David Pakman on their programs, is because they tend to look at other things. Not that I'm not using MSNBC and CNN. I can't get ABC, so I can't get anything from that other than what's on YouTube. QAnon shaman Jacob Chansley pleads guilty to felony for the Capitol riot. While at the top, those go unpunished. That's the reason Kevin McCarthy's running scared now. because he was overheard when he talked to Trump, and Trump said, "Well, Kevin, I think my supporters think more of me than you do on Insurrection Day." Texas judge issues a temporary order preventing anti-abortion group from suing Planned Parenthood abortion providers under the new law. That will only be 2 weeks, but hopefully other things are going to happen that will extend that. Now, I also learned that Lyft and Uber will step up and will provide legal defense for their employees if they are sued. From the David Pakman Show, AP sources are reporting intel shows extremists to attend a Capitol rally. The date is September 18th. They want to protest those being charged with January 6th insurrectionists are being too harshly punished. Are you crazy? They're being punished too harshly. Some of them are not going to be punished at all. Give me a damn break. Oh, that's about all I've got for my last day of the week of doing my rants. Oh, let me look down through the. Thank you, Carol, again. I appreciate that. And hopefully, other people, you can help me out in the same way. Like I said, on my timeline, I will attach it to this rant today. It keeps my morale up and Grace's morale up because this is my job. This is what I do now. And all of you know that I'll always be here. There's very little that keeps me from doing either the YouTube show, which will now be on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 2 p.m. That way, I don't step on anybody and nobody steps on my time on my YouTube shows. Yeah, at least 10 years, if not longer, for some of them, and what they were doing, like, looking for Nancy Pelosi and going to kill her. Oh, shit. But in any case, I appreciate everybody being here. It will attract more people later on. The feed is one thing that I'm finding more and more. It takes a while for everything to go through the feed. Also, if I'm not getting response on a group, I stop posting it to them. I don't want to waste their time, and I don't want them wasting my time. Like I said, that's about all I got, and I forgot yesterday, but I will not forget today. Peace, resist, persist, and I insist. We call, keep calling, 202-224-3121. Tell them that Texas law, regardless of being ignored by the Supreme Court, cannot stand. The American people will speak on this in protest. All right, that, like I said, that's about it for today. Everybody have a great weekend. I'll be in attendance at the meeting tomorrow. You never know. I may slip in there and do more than that and see if I can get there on Discord again. Not making any promises. Depends on what I've got going on. I'm hoping maybe my landlord might show up tomorrow and help out with getting that up. Kind of hard to do it with one arm. All right. All right. Thank you, Michael. And thank each and every one of you. It's not a big crowd today, but I realize that some are probably outside the chat that I have here, my little blue room. So we shall see later on. If you get a chance, drop by and make a comment or a question or whatever in the after comments. And I will be checking those out later this evening. Have a great evening, and I'll see you later. I forgot what I was doing. Oh, I just saw that Dennis got here. So it'll be out there within minutes. I don't think this takes as long for it to upload to Facebook as it does for Facebook under their new, whatever they call it, to get out there. Have a great evening. Like I said, thank you for watching. Go down and like and share. If you're new out there and you like what you're hearing, the progressive side of things instead of the extreme right, GQP or whatever, subscribe. Have a good one. See you later. Share this shit. Bye bye now. Share this shit.